So I've posted the dates of his life, Saint Finan.
Postat
We don't know exactly when
datele,
he
data
was born,
nașterii lui, nu știm
but
când a fost născut.
probably it was around the year
Probabil
590,
a
but
fost
we
în
know
anul
the exact
590,
date of his
nu știm
death, which
exact
is
data.
661. I've sent a link that
Am
if
trimis
you
un
open
link.
it, you should see
Trebuie să vedeți
his icon, I think,
icoana lui,
if you click on this
dacă
link.
dați click pe linkul ăsta.
And he's commemorated today,
Se
and
comemoră
he was,
astăzi și a fost
we'll call him a Scottish saint, but
numim un sfânt
he wasn't
scoțian,
born in Scotland. He
dar nu a
was
fost născut în Scoția,
from Ireland,
a fost în Irlanda,
and but he spent most of his life in
dar și
Scotland, so
petrecut cea mai mare parte a vieții în Scoția.
we'll call him Scottish.
Să
He
numim
came
scoțian.
to Saint Columba's monastery on Iona, probably in the early 7th century.
Deci,
Columba died in the year 597,
o găsim în mănăstirea Sfântului
which
Columba
was
din
around
Iona,
the time Saint Finan was
în
born.
secolul 7,
And
probabil că
so
e momentul
he
în care
didn't know Saint Columba, but he came to Iona from Ireland, and he was one
a
of the
venit pe Iona
brothers there, one
din
of the
Irlanda.
monks. But he seems to have been a very important one because
A fost un sfânt important,
when the brothers on the island of Lindisfarne in England,
pentru că când frații
which
pe
was
insula Lindisfarne
is another important island
o altă
monastic
insulă
community that
importantă,
was
a
established
fost o comunitate
just
monahală
after
înființată
Iona was established.
după ce
When
după
their abbot and bishop Saint Aidan
fost acolo
died,
stareț și
they sent
episcopul
to
Sfântului Aidan
Iona, they
a
sent
murit.
word to Iona in Scotland to ask them if
I-a
they
trimis-
could suggest a replacement from
a
their
trimis
community.
frații acolo pe insula Iona din Scoția
And
ca să găsească
so
pe cineva să
there was a
înlocuiască.
meeting on Iona, and it was decided
Și a
that
fost o
Saint Finan
întâlnire pe
would
Iona
be the one to go
și așa
and
hotărât ca
become
Sfântul Finan să fie,
the starets on
să devină
Lindisfarne,
starețul
this island
Insula.
community in England, which is
comunitatea asta din
was
Anglia,
similar in a sense to Iona.
care e similară în
So he went and he became abbot there, and also
A fost acolo
bishop.
și
It was a bishopric,
stareț și
and
după
he
aceea
became bishop of
episcop.
Northumbria, which is a large part of
Episcopal
northeastern England,
și o
and at
parte
that
din
time also
nord-estul
included a
Angliei.
part of Scotland. He was bishop there for 10 years, 651 to 661 when he died.
551 până în 531 când a murit.
He was supposed to be, it's said in the history of Bede, who wrote about, Bede is a famous English historian who wrote about a lot of
Care a scris
saints.
istoria sfinților.
It's said that he was a man of liberal education,
A fost un om
which I think
educației.
is meant to say that he was a man of the world. You know, he
A fost un
he
om, dacă vrea să
was
spună că un om
comfortable
al
in any
lumii,
company.
al
Let's
lumii.
say he was able to speak to anybody.
Care, adică a putut
When he was
de a
made
vorbi cu
bishop
oricine.
at Lindisfarne, he put this to very good use because this was an area that
Și când a
was
fost împărtănit
mostly
episcop
pagan.
de Lindisfarne,
Yeah, there's thanks, Anna Maria. That's his. So the area was still mostly pagan. Lindisfarne Island was like an
Zona
outpost
insulei Lindisfarne
on its own,
era majoritar
an
păgână.
outpost of Christianity. But what he did was very clever. So he
A fost foarte deștept.
went to visit the local king, whose name was Oswy,
A vizitat
local king of Northumberland.
regele
And
local
King Oswy was a pagan, but he had
Era un rege păgân,
murdered another king,
dar el a ucis un alt
another
rege
district nearby,
într-o zonă
and Finan spent a lot of time with him and managed to
Finan
get him
petrecut
to
mult
see
timp
that
cu el.
what he'd done was a terrible sin and
și
something
l-a
that
făcut
he
să
needed
realizeze că
to
ceea ce a făcut a fost un
repent
un
for.
păcat
And
îngrozitor.
in this way, he was able to completely convert
asta.
King Oswy.
Și în modul ăsta a reușit să-l convertească
The
pe
king gave
regele
him
Oswy.
great power, a lot of lands and permissions to build
Aceea a
many
primit mult pământ
monasteries,
și
many churches. This was
multe
part of his
mănăstiri și
repentance.
asta a fost
Of the king.
modul
And
de a se pocăi.
Saint Finan was the one to arrange this. He then went on to, he traveled to two other kingdoms in England
Mai
and spent a lot of
și
time
două regate din Anglia.
persuading those kings also to be baptized Christians, and he was successful. King
Încercând să pe cei
Sigbert
doi
of
regi
East
să-i
Saxon,
boteze creștini și a
East
fost
Saxony,
reușit.
and King Piada of Mercia. These were two very large parts of England. And when the those kings agreed to be baptized by him, they baptized all their lords, everybody at the same time, all of the important people of their courts.
În același timp să
So St.
boteza și
Finan
cei mai
was
importanti oameni
therefore
legați de
responsible really for Christianizing a very large part
Sfântul
of England in his 10 years.
și responsabil
He used his
pentru
skills,
creștinarea mare parte în
his
aceste
interpersonal skills to
și asta datorită
persuade
abilităților
people
lui
of
personale
of the, you know, that it was right for them to become Christian, to be baptized,
și a
and
convins
so he did. He also did something interesting on Lindisfarne. Lindisfarne Island in England was not very advanced like Iona, and had only basic
din Anglia nu era așa de avansat
structures and cells, kilia for
nu aveau așa de
the
multe
monks, but
structuri, chilii pentru călugări.
it said that he made a very great amount of construction there,
A
and
spus că
he
multe
built
lucruri s-au
also a
construit
cathedral.
vremea lui, chiar și
But
catedrala.
it's very interesting because he built a cathedral from wood.
Din lemn.
It was supposed to be a very big building, made from wood,
E o
and
clădire foarte
the
mare.
roof was made from grass,
Deci,
the special type of grass you get at near some seaside areas, which is very strong, you know.
iarba care găsești lângă
It has its
apa
roots
mării,
in
o
the sand,
iarbă
you know.
foarte puternic.
And this is how he built the cathedral, from wood and with a grass
Așa a
roof.
construit el catedrala.
And this lasted for quite a long time, and then eventually was replaced by a later
Fost pentru mult timp până
stone building.
a fost restaurată, a fost construită nouă clădire.
So, I mean, that's it really. So, Saint Finan, who we remember today, who was came from Ireland,
A venit din
most of his time
cea mai mare
of
parte
his life was spent at Iona as a monk, and then in later life he was sent to England to
a
become
fost trimis în Anglia,
abbot and in fact bishop of
episcop
Northumbria, and had 10 years before his death where he was incredibly productive
10 ani ai vieții
and
lui când a fost foarte
Christianized very large parts
creștinat
of England in his time, and also constructed many churches and monasteries, some of which are in the same location today as they always
multe
were.
dintre ele fiind în aceeași locație și astăzi.
So that's it, just a very short history of Saint Finan. We'll call him Scottish,
Numim
even
scoțian,
though he was born in Ireland, but
chiar dacă a
claims
fost
he's
născut
one
în
of our own.
Irlanda.
And that's it.